My name is Willie Carrier, and I'm with LUTV. I also have a radio show on KVLU 91.3. I'm a student here at Lamar University, and it allows me an opportunity to, check out and to learn all these different communication avenues. The radio show is called A Good Time Cafe. It airs on Friday nights at 10 p.m. and on 1 a.m. on Sunday mornings. And I do LUTV, which interviews different people in the community and just allows people an opportunity to tell about whatever their venues are. And so Lamar gives you that opportunity. We ask that, if you have any desire to become communications or television or radio, check out Lamar. Come on out and ask about it. Give them a chance. Who knows? You too may get a chance to live your dream. Yeah.
Well, look, who's the story on today?
Today we got a story with six-shooter LD Ray, and we're going to be doing that story. We call it Get the Story is the name of the story. And we're going to be interviewing LD, who probably has never been in front of the camera. Well, we always hear about him behind the camera. Today you get a chance to see LD Ray. All right. At this point, we're about to go on with LD Ray. And we're just going to talk about LD's life and how to get into this business and just general information about LD. We just want to know who LD is, basically. We're at KVLU radio station, 91.3 FM, and at Lamar on the campus of Lamar University, celebrating 50 years of radio in Southeast Texas. So we're getting ready to talk with LD, and LD?
I'm ready.
All right, brother. How you doing today?
Good morning.
Yeah, good. Man, thank you so much for joining us and coming out today.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a photojournalist. And what is the other name you call it, LD? You say you're
I'm a stringer.
a stringer, yeah.
For CBS Fox 4 affiliate in Beaumont, Texas, KFDM, Fox 4.
Okay. Hey, and LD, we usually hear your name, LD Ray, we got these photos from our six-shooter LD Ray, but very rarely do people ever get a chance to see you. Tell us about your life. We want to know. It's a mystery.
Okay.
A celebrity, but it's a mystery.
Okay. Well, first off, thank you for this opportunity to be with you guys. Appreciate it. And I'm very humble to tell part of LD Ray. I'm an identical twin. We're 5 minutes apart. My twin is KP, and I'm LD. And he told me a long time ago, he's the original and I'm a copy. Okay, so, being a twin, it was on. But being a twin, Mom had us in front of the camera from the day we was born and all the way through life. Elementary, we was in the Cub Scouts. That was Mom with the camera. Boy Scouts, that was Mom with the camera. She went from still camera to a 3-minute reel movie camera by Bell and Howell in color but no audio. So then Boy Scouts, that was Mom. We played in the band in elementary. I played the drums. My twin played the drums. I played a trumpet. And learned how to read music, learned how to play music. Mom had us in every activity that was out there that the school provided to give us an insight on how things work. And then from that, became a paper boy. and had about 50 people on the route. So I learned how to talk to people. Mom brought us up with dignity and respect, and also had to know how to count money, because back then we had to collect for the paper. And then she had us in junior achievement, which was an introduction into business that I was fascinated about, because junior achievement taught kids how to build a product and go out there and sell a product. So that was very interesting. I made a revolving type disc with pictures on it, light bulb in the middle, and then I had to go sell it, and so did church members, family basically. But junior achievement was the first introduction for me to get into business, which I said, I like. But I like to encourage all the parents to get their kids into Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. Get them into activities at a young age so they can be exposed to different types of things that will benefit them when they grow up. I was an altar boy also at Sacred Heart Catholic Church. That was Mom again with the camera. She bought the movie camera by then, and 3-minute reel, and I have all those home videos today, and they're so precious as far as seeing how things were in color but no audio. So went to Woodrow Wilson, which is Woodrow Wilson Early College now in Port Arthur, and played in the band, sung in the choir. There was Mom again with the camera, taking pictures and doing the movie. And went to Lincoln High School, and now it was becoming embarrassing because there was Mom again with the camera and the pictures, and got into distributive education my senior year at high school, which was another introduction into business. Had an opportunity to run for State Sergeant of Arms for the state of Texas in DE, what we called it. Learn the Robert Rules of Order, learn the parliamentary procedures, and had a chance to go to Austin to run for State Sergeant of Arms. So had to come up with a lot of slogans, posters, again, networking with people, and worked out great. Didn't win, but man, I had a great time, After high school, my twin, he went to the Army, and I went to Texas Southern University to study business because I knew in the 9th grade what I wanted to do by the time I graduated. So, business. And went to TSU for a year, lost focus because back in the 70s, there was a lot of distractions. Came back home, learned a lot while I was there, got a job, got married, had 3 girls, and I put them through what Mom put us through when we was growing up. I had them in front of the camera. And then my daughter, she graduated from Lincoln in 95, 96 school year. And she said, "Daddy, we're not going to have a hardback yearbook." So I told her, I can do a video yearbook. Well, my sister, she's the oldest, and today she's a EDD, but back then she was an English teacher at the school, and I ran it across her. We worked on how to do a video yearbook because it had never been done before, and got the format. Went to the administration at Lincoln High School with the idea of doing a video yearbook, and they got on board. Miss Guidry, who's the name of the administration building in Port Arthur, told me, "LD, just, well, she didn't call me LD, but she called me Leonard, keep it clean." So I started that video yearbook for Lincoln High School from 95, 96, all the way up until the school closed, which was 01, 02, and videoed everything. Now, granted, I was shift working at the refinery at the time, so shift working was great because I had times when I was off to catch different activities at school, and football, basketball, academic banquet, everything throughout the whole school year. And then Channel 6 had a program where they were getting videos from stringers behind the Rodney King incident. How one guy videoed what happened to Rodney King, and so they came up with the program, and didn't have any idea what I needed to do, but I got with them. They told me what I needed, got what I needed, and remember it so clearly today what my first shot was for Channel 6. They saw it, and it's a never-ending story right now, you know. But I enjoy meeting people, talking to people, working with people on different events that they are doing in the community, because the community is what it's all about. It's a lot of good stories. My community, your community, everyone's community that doesn't get the publicity of humanitarian type events that they're doing for one another. And so I love doing that, man, to let people know what other people are doing for other people to make this whole world a better place, you know, because it's something that if people don't know what's going on in their community, once they see someone do something, maybe that might give them the drive to do something also for their community. So it's been from being in front of the camera at birth, because I'm a twin, to now being behind the camera, videoing spot news, videoing events, and engaging with the community.
What do you like most about this job?
The people you meet. The people you meet. One day, I videoed Ann Richards. She was the governor of Texas. Came to Port Arthur, Texas. 6 asked me, LD, can you get it? I said, yeah, I got this, man. So introduced myself to her, shook her hand, got the video of her campaigning, and that was that morning. That afternoon, they called and said, LD, the Grand Dragon, Ku Klux KKK is going to be at the sub-county courthouse. Can you go by there and get some video of that? So, yeah, I'm with that, you know. So, went down there, introduced myself to the Grand Dragon, shook his hand, and videoed him talking about what they was talking about on the courthouse steps in Port Arthur, sub-county courthouse. And it's so amazing. I shook hands with the governor of Texas that morning. That afternoon, I shook hands with the Grand Dragon of the KKK. Same day.
Wow.
Yeah. I think I didn't wash my hand for about a week.
I love Ann Richards. I can't say nothing about the Ku Klux Klan.
Right. But you know, that's all part of the story.
Right,
you know,
right,
the people you meet.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
The celebrities you meet. Politicians you meet. Right. People that does a lot of good for the neighborhood. You know, so that's what I enjoy. Just meeting people, getting them to tell me their story, what they're doing. You know, and but that's one that definitely is a milestone in one day.
In one day, yes. LD, have you ever been threatened since we talked about that Ku Klux Klan? I've talked to other guys who are in the field who go out and film, and people will stop them sometimes and threaten them. If you don't get out of here with that camera, have you ever been threatened?
No, not by. I videoed the Proud Boys here a couple of years ago, and tried to interview them, which they didn't want to be interviewed, but they were protesting, you know, and but I interviewed them. Never was threatened by them because, you know, I stay close to the popos, okay, you know, because they know what I do. And I let them know, look, man, if I have any problems, you know, I'm going to let you know to get these people off my back so I can do what I do. But at one of the housing complexes in Port Arthur, I got word that I wasn't welcome back out there because they had a number on me from what I heard. So I got with the police chief, told the police chief, you know, what the deal was because, you know, I had videoed a homicide out there, right? And videoing the crowd and people and whatnot. And they know I'm all over the place, you know. Word on the streets was I was a snitch, you know, because I'm always around the popos, which is always on crime scenes, you know. And the police chief said, LD, don't worry about it. We got you, you know. And I told him I appreciate that, but, you know, that did get back to me to make sure I watch my back when I go out there. But ever since then, I was on one scene, and I heard one girl say, uh-oh, LD Ray is out here. It's time to go. So that's today, but back then, yeah, they didn't want me around, you know. But that was the guys, you know. So all I got to say about that is if you're doing something illegal, you do not want the narcotics serving a warrant on you because they bring in SWAT. And I've gotten some video of SWAT going in on a narcotics warrant. Man, look, they ready to restore law and order, you know. So, but if you're a law-abiding citizen, it's nothing to worry about the popos, man, you know. It's just the ones that are out there, outlaws. That's what I call them, outlaws. That's breaking the law, you know. And they say crime don't pay, but it pays for me to video to put it on the news, you know. So
yeah, somebody getting something out of it.
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. You know. And that's just to make sure the community know, the neighborhood know what's going on in their area, you know, when they have things like that. So, yeah. But that was the only time.
It's good. So, LD, you do some other things too, man. I mean, your books. I mean, tell us a little bit about the things you're doing in addition to filming.
I'm retired. Worked in the refinery business for 41 years, you know, and active in politics, helping people politic, you know, for different positions, city council, you know, and so. They had an election in Port Arthur years ago that kind of stuck with me. And the incumbent lost by 1 vote. And I said, wow. So that festered with me, losing by 1 vote, you know. So when I was retired, I said, and then today, people that's registered don't vote. You know, and it's a shame, you know, because you can win by 1 vote or you can lose by 1 vote. So in 2022, I thought about writing children's books about how important it is to vote. So I created a company called OVM, which stands for One Vote Matter. And in the children's books, it explains how to, the importance of voting, talking to people, making sure that they know what you're going to do for what position you're going to run for, you know, and on a child's level, you know. And so that was the motivation to get the first book that I wrote. It's called LD Ray, Back at the Barnyard, Let's Vote. And very entertaining. The book is on sale on Amazon Kindle right now. And I have 2 other books I'm going to be also publishing. The second book is the Let's Vote, I Want to Be a Hall Monitor. And the third book is Let's Vote, for me, for class president, you know. So, you know, I create the storyline, create the problem, create the solution, and then it's time to vote. And in the end, it's like my byline of Oldham is the Constitution Amendment, 15, I think, Section 1, that says every American citizen has a right to vote, regardless of creed, color, religion. You know, if you're an American citizen, you have the right to vote. And so I have that at the byline under my logo of OVM, you know. So it's all about getting this next generation of kids motivated to vote at their level, so by the time they become seniors in high school, they'll be in that habit of voting, you know, just going out there executing a constitutional right, you know. And because like I say, today it's a shame that you don't get the turnout of voters that vote for people for positions that they're running for. So I'm trying to work on the next generation to get more kids to grow up voting at a, and this is voting at their level, you know. First book at the barnyard is all about voting for someone that's going to keep the barn clean, keep everybody fed, you know, all the duties that goes along with the barn, and they got different characters, you know, horses, cows, pigs, you know. And my main character is a female, and handicapped, small, weak. But one thing about it, she has leadership skills. Okay, so you know, it goes to show you how you can have everything going for you compared to someone that doesn't have everything going for them, but one skill, and that's to get everybody together. All she had to do was just get in the race and try to get the votes.
Good. Very good. Well, LD, we're coming pretty close to the end of the interview, but I wanted you to know if you had anything that you would like to say to my audience in general, or to the students that's going to be listening to the show. Just
students, be all you can be. Be better than what you think you are, okay? It's nothing wrong with having 2 or 3 jobs, okay? Because we all know the cost of equipment today is expensive, you know. Don't let nobody, you know, tell you can't do it, you know. Do it yourself, buy your own equipment, and try to get with people with the same mindset that you have on creating something that you can sell, as well as creating something that can help other people, you know. And students at Lamar is in a perfect position to get the education behind it. And then comes the talent. And then comes the trials and tribulations of being a businessman, you know, or a businesswoman. But if you enjoy doing what you're doing, that's your passion. My passion and my purpose, I found out what my purpose in life was a long time ago. That was from going from in front of the camera to going behind the camera to shoot the stories that people need to hear about, people need to see. So I knew what my purpose, I know what my purpose is. Everyone has a purpose in life, okay? Once you find out what your purpose is, pursue it. Stick to it. Things are going to happen, you know. You might not get there as quick as you want, but don't give up, you know. It's something that I would encourage. Just keep working at what you love doing, because when you love doing something, time of the day doesn't matter, because you're engaged in what you're doing. You know, your vision is to the point to where it's like playing a video game. You know, play a video game and time just goes by. Instead of playing a video game, imagine, be creative. Try to create something a little different than someone else, but get something out there, you know, and then get your crew. Y'all can work together, form a cooperation, and let it grow. So don't stop chasing your dreams. And like I said, 2 or 3 jobs don't hurt neither, you know, because you can always don't think one job gonna do it. Okay, no. That's it, man.
Yeah, all right, bro. Hey, so how can we, the community, people, get in touch with you? What's the best way to reach you?
I'm on Facebook, LD Ray. I have a YouTube channel called LD Space Vision, and my number is 409-728-3950. Text me, and if any questions, I'd be glad to help you. I had one incident. I was on a crime scene, and I saw this lady with her daughter videoing, right? So I walked over to her, and she said, LD, my daughter says she's going to replace you one day, okay? You know, and I said, oh, well, let me show you how to video the right way, right? You know, and she thanked me, her mom thanked me, you know. But yeah, you can always get in touch with me, 409-728-3950. PAPD, they know how to get in touch with me. KFDM knows how to get in touch with me, you know. But I'm willing to help anyone best way that I can.
All right, LD. We want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come out and just share with us. You know, you don't know it, but you a living legend.
Well, you know, that's what people say, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's just, but that's that passion. As far as wanting to get out there, video good stories as well as bad stories to let the community know, you know, hard work, man. This is what it's all about, hard work. And, you know, doing it over 30 years, I enjoy it, you know, and a lot of people thank me for doing what I'm doing, you know, and I appreciate it, you know, but they, you know, another thing, you have to learn something new every day, okay? If you don't learn nothing new every day, to me, that's a wasted day. That's a wasted day. So if members in the community didn't know this group was putting on this event, or they can get in touch with them to help them out, volunteer, they learned something that day. So, you know, yeah. And my motto as far as spot news go is meet 'em or beat 'em, baby. And that's the Popos, EMS, and the fire department, you know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's good advice, LD. I tell you, that's wisdom at work right there, you know.
Yeah.
I thank you so much for taking your time out to come out and share with us, and we appreciate you so much. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. I mean, you own it, you know, and everybody love what you do, and we wouldn't see the stuff we see without you.
Well, you know, and I appreciate it, and you know, I'm just so thankful for Channel 6, Fox 4, working with me from my first shot until, which we don't know when, but as long as things are going on with the community, they know they can count on me to get the stories in Port Arthur, Mid-County. And so I enjoy it, and hopefully to see some of you guys out there at different events and talk and get the communication of what y'all doing for the community. So other than that, it's lights, camera, action, baby.
All right. With that, LD, we're going to go ahead on and close. Thank you so much for sharing with Bayou Land, LD. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay, so right now we're in the studio of LUTV News, and we'll be filming LD's interview for LUTV News. And again, this is Lamar University, and we offer a program on television, editing and producing, and just all of assets of television. And so if that's something that you think you might like to pursue in life, LU is probably the place to do it. So feel free to come out and ask somebody about and find out more information about LUTV News. And today's story is with LD Ray again, and we'll be doing Get the Story is the name of the story we'll be doing, and we'll be talking to LD about his life and his field. LD, could you tell us where you're from and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Thank you for having me today. I appreciate it. My name is LD Ray, and I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, and graduated from Lincoln in 1974.
So, how did you get into this business, LD?
Well, I'm a twin, identical twin, and I'm LD and my twin is KP. He's 1, I'm 2. So Mom had us in front of the camera from the time we were born all the way up until the time after we graduated from high school. So now she was the photographer back then, videographer, and so learned a lot just from watching what she was doing. And until I graduated and got into shooting spot news for Channel 6.
So you went from in front of the camera to behind the camera?
Yes, sir. From in front, because I'm a twin, and Mom loved her twins, and now I'm behind the camera, catching everyone else with good stories that they have to tell. Yeah. Amazing.
I know I know you like doing what you do. I can tell, it's always this footage from 6-shooter LD Ray. What do you like most about doing this job?
Talking to people, getting to know people. This camera has opened up a whole new avenue of meeting people, experiencing the stories that they're doing for the community. And one story is just like it was yesterday when I met Ann Richards, politicking in Port Arthur. 6 wanted me to get some video of it, and I did, and shook her hand and got some video from her that morning. And then 6 got me to shoot the Grand Dragon of the KKK at the Sub-County Courthouse that afternoon. So I went there, introduced myself to the Grand Dragon, shook his hand, and videoed him. And when it was over with, I realized I shook hands with the governor of the state of Texas and the Grand Dragon of the KKK in one day. And that was amazing. That was amazing.
And ever since then, I mean, you just been shooting and just all type of events.
Anything from spot news to graduations, recitals, anything that someone needs something video, and also to meet more people, and to give them something that they can look back and be proud of. Yeah.
You mentioned that you did an interview with the Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. Have you ever been threatened? I know that I've spoken to other videographers and news personnel, and they mentioned that sometimes it gets dangerous out there in the field. Have you ever been threatened?
Yes. I was warned not to go back into a certain complex to video any more crime. And so I got with the police chief at the time, Port Arthur Police, told him about it, made him aware of it, and he said, LD, we got you back, just stay close to us, because it was a story that needed to be told, and to be intimidated with a threat not to come back to video a story like that everyone needs to know, that didn't stop me. I just notified the police department, But since then, it's been great. It's been great, which you got to be aware of your surroundings, And, but yeah, that was the only time.
So you're saying you probably might want to have a fearless attitude when it comes to filming in the field?
Well, my motto is to meet them or beat them, and to get in quick and to get out quick.
Okay. Get in and get out.
Get in quick and get out quick. I always have a way out, you know. I've been like that. I won't be exposed to all of the drama that happens.
How do you handle wrecks? I mean, because you might show up on the scene and it might be gruesome.
I've seen some horrific accidents, which people need to realize the human body is fragile. They're fragile. And human life is also, you know. And so what hurts me the most is to do a story on kids because, you know, there's a mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, guardian. Kids have to be watched. And sometimes kids disappear and the next thing you know, a car and hit them out in the street because, you know, they got away from who's ever raising them, you know. That's hard. That's hard because that kid, you know, didn't know anyone, didn't know any better. But yeah, everything else is amazing that, like I said, how fragile the body is. And, like I said, I get in quick, get what I need, and get out. And some of them are, you don't forget. You don't forget. Other than how fragile the body is.
Well, this interview is coming to a close pretty quick. Is there anything that you'd like to say to my student audience out there? Because this is Lamar University.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to, any advice?
Well, I found out what my purpose was a long time ago. And that was to help people, talk to people, provide the community with a product that they can have to be proud of. Students, if you have a passion for something, stick with it, you know, don't let it go, and keep pushing because you're better than what you think you are.
Awesome. LD has a book out, and this is the book. LD, how can we get a copy of this book, and then how can we reach you?
The book is on Amazon Kindle, LD Ray, Let's Vote, and Back at the Barnyard. It's you can reach me at 409-728-3950, and the book is all about voting, especially with the kids of the younger generation.
LD, it's been a pleasure, man. I've always wanted to meet you, and I'm so glad I've caught up with you, and I enjoyed this interview.
Well, and I'd like to thank you and Lamar for having me on, and just stay tuned, you know, to watch places I'll be around town before I mid happen. Okay?
Now, when I hear video by 6-shooter LD Ray, I can put a face with the name. Yes, indeed.
Great.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.